what's up?
Sup, Shadow? So you know how it's like your birthday today, right? So I decided to why not I make a video dedicated to you.
Okay, cool.
Yo, what's up, chat? It's again Post Chat Yes, I'm making like a video, a power scaling video dedicated to Shadow because it's like his birthday yesterday or even today. I'm gonna be honest, he's one of like the strongest in his birth. So let's start off like with like Shadow scaling to Sonic, like mainly at generations. As even back in like the classic era, Sonic's able to like transcend space and time with just his sheer speed alone. This would be like 4D at the bare minimum, but I wouldn't say 5D because like the space and time part only like refers to like 3 spatial dimensions, like 1 temporal dimension. In order to be like 5D, you have to transcend 4 spatial dimensions. Considering the fact that like time is 1 dimension, so yeah, that would likely support my point. And oh, we can't forget about like the slower scaling. Premise 1, anything that contains 4D things is 5D. Premise 2, the Sonic's universe contains the Tesseract. For Premise 1 and Premise 2, the Sonic universe is like 5D in nature. Premise 4, anything that exists between 5D constructs is 6-dimensional. Premise 5, the X-Element exists between Sonic's universe and the Soul Dimension. The Soul Dimension is like a parallel between like Sonic's universe, so this would be like, so the Soul Dimension would be like 5D like spatially. From like Premise 4 and Premise 5, the X-Element is 6D. Premise 7, like anything super dimensional above anything 6D would be 7D. Premise 8, Flores is super dimensional upon everything I mentioned, including the X-Element. Premise 9, Flores is 7D. Premise 10, if some character X can damage some character Y and character Y is 7D, then character X is 7D. Premise 11, Shadow can damage Flores. Conclusion, from Premise 10 and Premise 11, Flores is 7D. I'm already aware of this statement, and yeah, it's a mistranslation. Yeah, however, if you look at the original translation, it just says that, yeah, and it's literally stated that Flores is a higher dimensional life, and so it wouldn't make fucking sense if it was anchored into 1 dimension. Even so, it's literally the light shells that are like causing it to be anchored into that dimension. And also, those get destroyed later in the fight, so meaning that, which is like literally causes him to like revert into his second form, which contradicts like what they're saying. And yet those 3 hedgehogs are able to like damage him even in his second form. And even so, like they're already like future villains such as Time Eater and Infinite who are stronger than Solaris. And I've already seen people saying that this scan right over here is like promotional hype. And even so, like Infinite's already like trillions of times stronger than like Eggman's previous creations, which includes the Time Eater. And keep in mind that the Time Eater, like again, as I mentioned, overrode Solaris' destruction. Premise 1, anything that's stated to be the strongest in that era would scale above anything in that era. Premise 2, both Sonic and Shadow were stated to be the strongest in Sonic generations, or generations as a whole. Premise 3, the Time Eater in Double Doom exists in generations. Conclusion, from Premise 2 and Premise 3, Sonic and Shadow would scale above the Time Eater in Double Doom, as well as Neo Double Doom. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, so yeah, from everything I said, Sonic and Shadow will be 8th dimensional. And the best part of this video is that Shadow can use his abilities without Chaos Emerald. Like here, Shadow can use Chaos Control without the need of an Emerald. Oh, and he also used Chaos Control during his fight with his clone Sonic Forces, and keep in mind that like the Emeralds were like with Dr. Starline during that time. And no, we can't forget about the fact that like there's more. So yeah, in conclusion, Shadow can use his abilities even without the need of a Chaos Emerald. And no, we also can't forget about the fact that Shadow is right in the whole entire Sonic franchise. Like, you'll be surprised if it, like, listen to me deeply, okay? So the first part being is that, like, Shadow, like, just, like, go straight ahead, like, and our attack positives. Nobody, like, cared. Nobody would help him, so yeah. And then, like, when later was revealed that, like Cosmo was, like a pawn of metrics, yeah, Shadow was right on that one. And during Sonic 06, like, Shadow's, like, what Shadow was being right about, like, it like, causes, like, Sonic's whole life. Like, Sonic, like, saw him as a normal villain, Silver got manipulated by him, like, no one else was paying attention, Shadow's the only one who knew about it. Oh, we also can't forget about the Mr. Tinker situation, or, like, arc. Like Mr. Tinker was like described like disguised as like a toy maker, and like Shadow tried to animate like Sonic with his heart, yeah. And then yeah, like he caused like the metal virus swords, yeah. So yeah, Shadow's right on that again. Anyways, before like the video ends, here's my like personal hot take. Like in base versus base, like in the long term, like Shadow would beat Sonic even though they're equals. Like it would be a tie in the beginning, then the long term Shadow wins. But yeah, like yeah, using his abilities of the Chaos Emerald, so yeah. Oh yeah, and also forgot to mention that Shadow is my top 2 favorite character in Sonic, well like my top 1 being Metal Sonic.